Hello discerning viewers, this is Gateways. This was just released on Xbox Live Indie Games as part of the Indie Uprising for, I think, 240 Microsoft points. And it's also recently come out on Steam, which should give you an idea of its pedigree. There's an easy way to describe Gateways, but don't worry about this little freeze here. It happens every time you pass a save point, which is kind of irritating, but not a huge deal. There's a simple way to describe Gateways, and it doesn't entirely do it justice, but it is perfectly valid, and that is 2D Portal. And you'll definitely see why pretty quickly. Let me show you. Here is a gateway gun. You can get upgrades for it. At this point in the game, I only have one upgrade for it. Though at the bottom there, that's the straightforward gateway gun, and that's a different one, which I'll show you in a minute. And you do this. You fire one end of a gateway, then you aim somewhere else, like at there, fire the other end, and then you go through. So you can definitely see the Portal influence here. And in fact, not only is this use of portals very similar to Portal, obviously, but some of the puzzles and the solutions to the puzzles are pretty much lifted from Portal. So it is a fair comparison, but it isn't as limiting as it might imply. Anyway, one of the things... There are a few things that distinguish this from being just a 2D Portal. One of them is where Portal has a series of enclosed rooms where you have to find the solution and then progress. Gateways is more open. If you're familiar with the term, it's kind of a Metroidvania, in that it's a big open world, and certain areas are inaccessible until you have specific powers to enable you to enter them. And then you have to revisit them. So you can see there's all of this that's been explored at this point in the game. And some things are accessible, some things aren't. And helpfully, it tells you which ones are which, to an extent. Like, you can see up here, sort of in the lower centre of the screen there's a little spinning red dot indicating a puzzle that I don't have the abilities to solve at the moment. One of the other things that fits into this whole puzzle mechanic is these help points. Now, what happens is, you stand over them and they tell you the name of the puzzle, and sometimes the name of the puzzle alone is enough to tip you off about the solution. But if not, you can spend 5 orbs, which are literally just orbs, like these blue ones up here, that you pick up during the course of the game. You can see in the top right I have 195. So I can spend 5 now to tell me whether I'm currently equipped to solve this puzzle. And the answer is... no. I need to find something else before I'm able to tackle this puzzle. And that's nice, because it means you don't spend 5 hours beating your head against a brick wall trying to solve a puzzle that you actually can't solve at the moment. So you'll see that's now marked on the map as a puzzle that's not solvable. And if it is solvable, this one isn't, so I can't really demonstrate, but if it is a solvable puzzle, you can then spend, I think it's 40 orbs, a fairly hefty amount anyway, and it will actually just solve it. It will give you the solution to the puzzle. So if you're really, really stuck, it means it's not impossible to progress. It's a slightly odd mechanic because it basically removes some of the gameplay, but it's interesting. I'm in two minds about it. Anyway, let's move on somewhere else. I'm actually not entirely sure where I'm meant to go to. Somewhere over there, but I haven't been there yet. Actually, this is an opportunity to show you the other portal that I'm carrying at the moment, or the other gateway. You can see to the right, that tunnel is actually too small for me to fit into at the moment, so switch to my other gateway gun, and build a little portal there, and then a big portal there, and go through, and not only does it transport me, it makes me smaller. And it works the other way round as well. You can step into the little portal and come out of the big portal, and it'll make you giant. So this isn't limited to just being a 2D version of Portal. there is a lot more to it than that, but the Portal influence is very strong. Fortunately, the way this controls and its presentation and just the way it feels, the puzzle design, all of it has been very carefully done, and the whole thing feels very professional. So, while at first I was a little put off by the flagrant similarities to Portal, it actually stands up very well. Okay, right. So, need to, yep, hit a save point, fine. Need to get across these spikes. So you need to use the portals even just for moving around the levels, but the gateways, sorry. You need to use the gateways even just moving around the levels, as well as specific puzzles. So it's that. And hop off here and stop freezing on the save point. And then drop myself another portal, say there. Okay. And then hop up here. Oh no! Oh, catastrophe. That didn't go well. Not sure about how to get back down there, in all honesty. Okay, let's try this. Can I see? No, I'll just have to guess. Oh, shit. Okay, that's annoying. But yeah, for the most part, Gateways is... Oops. Gateways is a really well done puzzle platformer. I don't want to drag this on forever, and I haven't seen enough of the game to give you a definitive full review. But I wanted to give you a little intro while I've got the chance, and while the iron's still hot, so to speak. So, Gateways. If you liked Portal, and you don't have anything against 2D type of games like this, chances are you'll like Gateways, and it's only 240 Microsoft points, so a couple of pounds. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time with more games.